Now we're going to take up one more problem on projections of laminas, the problem number 94. How to solve this problem by using AutoCAD software. The problem reads as a regular hexagonal lamina of side 30 mm is lying in such a way that one of its sides touches both the reference planes. If the side opposite is the side on which it rests is 45 mm OHP, draw the projections of the lamina. So to do that, so first we'll go for this solution wherein you have the top view, we have the front view and XY line. So to do that, first we'll go to the AutoCAD screen, switch off the grid mode and switch on the ortho mode. Now the command is limits. So type lower left corner 0, 0, upper right corner 297, 210. Then zoom all. Then go to line, select some arbitrary point and click on first button of the mouse and drag the mouse towards the right side and take some distance and click on first button of the mouse. And again you drag the mouse towards the top side, take some distance and click on first button of the mouse. Then go to offset, take the distance as 297. Select this vertical line, offset to the left side and then go to offset, take the distance as 210. Select this horizontal line and offset to the top side. Then go to zoom extents and zoom 0.6x. Then go to fillet between this vertical and this horizontal, between this vertical and this horizontal. Then go to horizontal and this vertical. Then go to layer, click on new, type the layer by name XY, enter, click on new, type the layer by name front view, FV, enter, and again click on new, type the layer by name top view. So once you do that, our layer 0 will contain the projector lines. All the projector lines will have to have the line weight as 0.05. So select this and say OK. Then the layer XY will going to have the line thickness as 0.13. So the line weight of XY line is 0.13. Then the front view, the views will always be having 0.5. So the line weight of layer front view will going to be 0.5 and say OK. Similarly, the layer top view of the line weight will going to have 0.5. You just click on this and say OK. Now you just go to the layer top view and make this as the magenta color, and also the front view will be of blue color and say OK and say close. Now we go for the solution wherein we want to draw a 30 mm side polygon. So to do that, in the edge option, so go to polygon, take the number of sides as 6 and take the edge option, take here and make this as 30. Once you do that, then you just go to move, select this and come out, then go to line, select some arbitrary point and drag, then go to line, take INT, then go to line, take intersection point of this and draw perpendicular to this. Similarly, go to line, take INT of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Similarly, go to line, take INT of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to fillet between this line and this line. Similarly, between these two. Then go to select on this, go to CH, go to layer, make that layer as top view and escape. Then go to layer, select this line, take this layer as front view, then switch on the line weight display. Then go to break, first point, take INT of this and say @. So then go to copy, then go to line. So select from here intersection of this and draw a horizontal line. Then go to, then we just come down to this. Now you want to have the 45 mm. So then go to offset, take the distance as 45, select this horizontal line and offset. Then go to erase, erase this line, then go to copy, select this entire thing and copy to the next position. Then we need to have this dimension. So then go to DDIM. So then go to modify. So take the primary units up to second decimal point. Then go to text, take the text height as 3, align with the dimension line, center becomes above. Then this becomes 3. And similarly, symbols and arrows, take the arrow size as 3. Then go to lines, select this offset from the origin as 3. And go to OK and say close. Now once you do this, then go to dim, take INT of this and take intersection point of this. Once you do that, so you're going to get it as 51.96. So here you just come down to zoom window then come down to zoom window. So you're going to get 51.96, then go to circle, take endpoint of this, and you take the radius as 51.96. Then you just go to rotate, then go to break this in counterclockwise direction, and similarly this also in counterclockwise direction. Then go to rotate, select this entire thing, then go to base point, take endpoint of this. So then you just go to the reference you take it as 180 degree. Then what is the position of the new angle? You just take intersection point of this. So you're going to get this line. So once you get this, then go to break, select this and break this on this side, and similarly break this on this side. Then go to move, select this entire drawing and move it further. Then go to line, take endpoint of this, and from here again you take line int of this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Similarly, then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. So then just go to trim, select this line and trim it like this. Then go to line, take endpoint of this and draw a vertical line, and take line int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Similarly, just go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to fillet between this line and this line. Then go to line, take int of this and take intersection point of this and take int of this. Similarly, just go to line, take int of this and take int of this and take intersection and int of this. Then go to break this line, take first point, take int of this and say at the rate, then break first point, take int of this and say at the rate, then break first point, take int of this and say at the rate, then break first point, take int of this and say at the rate. Then break first point, take int of this and say at the rate. Now once you do that, so here, then go to zoom, erase. So here we have this problem. Then go to line, take int of this and take intersection point of this. Then go to erase, erase this. Then you just come down to this. So now you just click this. Now we have the sketch. You just select all these 6 lines and then just go to layer, make that layer as top view. So once you get this, you just go to erase, then you just erase it, then you come down to this. Then go to line, take int of this and then go to line, take int of this and draw a horizontal line. So then what you next is, then you have to get this side on which trace is also on VP. So in such a way, one of its sides touches both the reference planes. Since one of the sides touches both the reference planes, the side which is resting on HP is also the side is resting on VP. So to do that, you just go to copy, select this, the entire drawing, and then copy to the next position. Then go to rotate, select this entire thing and then rotate with respect to 90 degrees. Then just go to move, select this, then go to nearest, and from here you take perpendicular to this line. Then you just go to erase this line, then go to line, take int of this and take intersection part of this. Then similarly you just go to line, take int of this and then draw a line. Now we need to take line, take int of this, and then from here you take this line also, perpendicular to this line. So once you do that, then go to fillet between these two and also between these two. then go to line, take int of this, and then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Similarly, line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to fillet between these two, then go to break first point, take int of this and say @. Then go to line, take int of this and take intersection point of this, then go to int of this. Similarly, line, take int of this and take intersection point of this and then go to intersection point of this. Then go to select this line, select this, and you select this and select this. Then go to layer, make that layer as front view. So once you do that, you just come down to these three, and now you just select this, go to layer, make that layer as XY. Then go to DDIM, then go to modify. So the precision what you do is for up to 0 decimal point. Then go to close, dim, take intersection point of this and take int of this, and you will go to get it at 30. Then go to angular, so dim, so select angular between this line, so then go to dim, so select nearest point on this and draw perpendicular to this line. Once you do that, so we'll go to get it as 45 degrees. Then we go for dtext, so go to dtext, so you click here and take the height as 3 and put the caps lock on, type X VP and here HP, then here Y, then you switch off the caps lock, A, B, C, D, E and F. Here it is A dash, here it is B dash, here it is C dash, then we mark D dash, then we mark E dash, and then we mark F dash. So once you do that, then go to move, switch off the ortho mode. So you mark this, move this X VP and then HP, then you mark this E and you mark this S, then you mark this B, then you mark this C, and similarly D and E. Now similarly you just take A dash, then B dash, then C dash, then E dash, then E dash, and then F dash. Once you do that, you just click on this, go to layer, you make that layer as front view. So similarly you just click on this, so click all these 6 characters or 6 names which your point names A, B, C, D, E, F, and go to layer, make that layer as top. So now you just go to copy. So once you come down to this, so here C dash D dash is on XY line, so you just go to copy, you take that C dash and from here it is D dash, and then come down to B dash, and from here you mark it as E dash, and here you just type A dash, and then you copy this to make it F dash. Similarly you just copy, you select the objects, so A will come here. So once A comes here, then when it is rotated it will come here. Then you come down to B, B will be here and that B will come here. Similarly you come down to C, this C will be here and this C will be here. Then go to D, that D will be here and this is here. Similarly E, take this E and that E will come here. Similarly F, that F is here, that we will go to get here. So once you do that, so now we need to go for dtext. So here you mark this as A dash, then it is B dash, then it is C dash, then it is D dash, then it is E dash, and this will going to be F dash. Now once you do that, then go to move, move it appropriately and place it near to the point on the edge. So once you do that, you are going to get D dash, and you are going to get C dash, and you are going to get B dash. So here you are going to get Y. So you just go to this. So you have changed this. So you just go to A dash, F dash, E dash, B dash, C dash, and D dash. Then go to layer, make that layer as front view. So this is how you will be able to solve this problem by using AutoCAD. So here also CD, and here also the CD. So it is exactly the similar way what we have done in what we have done in the sketchbook. So that is the same thing. You are going to get it here in the computer by using AutoCAD software. So this is our final solution. Thank you.